February 3rd. Yesterday, our detachment entered the village of Greyman's Way, west of the Otovician plain. We have halted there for the night. We are just 3 days' march from the besieged city of Raven's Keep now, and with a little luck, should arrive there before they fall to the abyssal onslaught. Lamashtu, an archfiend of the Abyss, has been attacking the city for several days, but so far has been held back by its defenders. We all know that the battle for Raven's Keep will decide the fate of many of the young kingdoms of this land. If Raven's Keep falls, there will be nowhere left to run but the endless sea. However, this too is concerning. I fear the winds that have started in the west, blowing in the mountains and sighing gently onto the plains below, may have awoken something far worse than the army of the Abyss. Local villagers have reported unusual storms for this time of the year off the coasts. Many fishing ships have not returned. Some of the keepers of the knowledge fear for the worst. They fear that there has been an imbalance of nature, and the children of Chiron will soon seek to restore that which has been undone. Is this all just an old prophet's hysteria? All that I know is that when the winds of war blow strong and sweep across the land, they stir the waters of the world, and nervous eyes keep watch of the rising tide. Who knows what will emerge from the depths? Hey everyone, welcome. This is Mosk from Skullbros Tabletop, bringing you an update on Kings of War. So, as many of you know, the Uncharted Empire's Army Supplement book for Kings of War released the Trident Realms of Neritica. I can't ever pronounce that, so I'm not going to really try. And we've had a few sets that have been available recently from Mantic. Namely, these Worm Riders, which I think are fantastic models. I don't think I'll ever get into a Trident Realm army. However, these right here are really tempting me. And then before then, we had the just basic troopers, these Naiad regiments. You had two flavors. You had the close hand combat. What were they called? The Naiad ensnarers. And then you have the heart piercers, little range unit. They have little harpoon gun things. But Mantic has now released a little bit more. So if you go over to Mantic's blog, you'll see some information about this. They've released several new regiment boxes. First up, let's take a look at these River Guard. River Guard are described as being like these amphibious type things. They have fly, but at a very small speed, so they're basically able to jump over the enemy and do some shenanigans similar to that of what the what are they called? The Reapers can do in the Undead Army. Not quite the same, but still similar. They do have a ranged weapon and a melee weapon. Have Pathfinder, they're vicious, that type of thing. But they're frog people. They look awesome. I think these were a very well done model. Let's take a look at them. They are metal miniatures, so the entire troop is metal, which I'm a little bit disappointed that they didn't release them as hard plastic, because Mantic has been doing a great job at releasing some fantastic hard plastic miniatures, and I still think that they're going to potentially have some difficulty competing with Reaper's frog warriors. If you haven't seen those and you're interested, you might want to take a look at them. They look pretty cool. These are significantly better sculpts, however, than what the Reaper Bones has produced. And I'm personally a fan of these guys. Also, there's the River Captain variant. Again, a metal model. Looking back at the blog, you'll see a better picture of it. It's an epic looking model. Reminds me of the frog people on Warcraft 3, if any of you guys played that. Now, next up, here is something that makes me truly want to have a Trident Realms army, if these were plastic. And if we look here, we will see that these are resin miniatures. I'm not sure what to say about these because of the resin. I have not been the biggest fan of Mantic's resin, like Restic material they've used in the past. It has not turned me away from buying miniatures that are Restic from them, but it does throw up the red flags for me. So I look forward to seeing some people putting up some pictures of these guys and see if they are as cool as they look. Um, they do look awesome. Um, if anything, I want to get this box and get some heads just to do a specific type of conversion um, with them. But these are amazing miniatures, and these are truly tempting me to start a Trident Realms army. Um, Octopus people, nothing more to be said. And then this Mythicon, their mage unit, amazing as well. Super awesome looking model. And then finally these Gigas. I think there's a lot of Bones alternative models if you don't want to spend the type of money for these miniatures. However, these are really cool looking in my opinion. I very much enjoy these. Now add that to the fact that Mantic has, if I can find where it is, has these Mega Forces, which are about $150 USD, and contain over 200 and something dollars worth of miniatures. It's a great way to start your army. So I guess I'm doing a little bit of free advertising for Mantic. Trust me, I'm not getting any benefit from saying any of this from Mantic. I just love the hobby and I want to see more and more people get into it. So they have their Megaforce, and then they also have their just regular army starter, which also has their new water elementals. Um, Again, super cool where you have the little, what is that, an octopus or no, that's a squid and some fish. Super awesome looking models. Anyway, I just wanted to get out and help spread more information on the interweb everywhere for everyone to find out that there's now another army from Mantic being fleshed out. Um, Hope you enjoyed the introduction. I plan on doing more videos similar to that in the future. And go ahead and post in the comments if you're planning on starting the Trident Realms army, or if you already have a Trident Realm army, throw down a link to your army blog. I'd love to see them. I've seen some of the best looking armies I've seen from Kings of War happen to be the Trident Realm. So I look forward to seeing more of these on the table. Look forward to playing against them. I've never played against them. So anyway, nothing more to say. Take a look.